Hello everyone, my name is Vansh, and in this video I will explain my repository pattern and object relational mapping. So repositories are the classes that encapsulate the data access logic. They centralize the routine data access functionality, providing better decoupling of the pieces of the system used to access databases from the application layer. In this task, we will decouple the code further and provide additional implementation for the persistence layer. So, beginning with the code, here I have my robot command repository.cs, which was tasked to make one. And in this class, we constructed a constructor that initializes the repository with connection string to the PostgreSQL database. This connection string is used to establish a connection to the database. And then is the get robot command method. This method retrieves all the robot commands from the database, select query to fetch data from the public .robot command table, resulting using data reader npg SQL data reader. Then is the insert robot command method, which inserts the method and uses the query execute non-query, and same is with the update robot command and delete robot command. Similar changes are done in the map repository.cs. We will come across the public interface iRepository. This interface declares a method execute reader that can execute a SQL command and return a list of object of type T. The method is generic, allowing it to work with the different types of entities. Then is the repository extension, which is a static class. This class contains extension method that operates on types implementing the iRepository interface. Then is map2 extension method. This is a very important method as this extends the npg SQL data reader object. It maps the data from the data reader to properties of an entity object T. This method uses reflection to iterate through the properties of the entity type T. For each property, it checks if the corresponding column in the reader is not null, retrieves its value, and converts it into the appropriate type before setting the property value. These types are set in map.cs and robotcommand.cs. This method essentially automates the process of mapping data from a data reader to properties of an entity object, making it more convenient to work with database query results. Then in the extension method.cs, we are using fast member. This helps in providing a dynamic access to the object member properties and fields. It offers significant performance improvements over standard reflection based approaches, especially when dealing with large datasets or frequent access to members. It is efficient to access the different members, allows us to dynamically access objects without using reflection. In this class, the map to extension method is used, which extends the npg SQL data reader as I explained earlier. It maps the data from the data reader properties dr to an entity object T. The method accepts two parameters, dr, the npg data reader, and the entity, the object to which the data will be mapped. Uses the fast member library to efficiently access the set property value of the entity object. The method iterates over columns in the data reader and attempts to match them to the properties of an entity object based on their names. The mapping is case insensitive as it compares property and column names using a case insensitive string comparison. This method provides a convenient way to map query results from the database to properties of an entity object, reducing the amount of boilerplate code required for such operations. Further, all the other files are same as done in the persistence layer, and this is all is for my demonstration of this task. Thank you so much.